The Art of War is a book on military strategy written by Sun Tzu, a Chinese general and philosopher, over 2,500 years ago. The book emphasizes the importance of having a well-thought-out strategy that guides all actions and decisions, knowing oneself and the enemy, using deception and misdirection, being an effective leader, and being fast and adaptable to changing circumstances. The ultimate goal is to achieve victory with the least amount of conflict possible, through diplomacy, alliances, and economic pressure, rather than through fighting. While primarily focused on warfare, the principles in the book have been applied to various other areas such as business, politics, and sports. So let's dive in and explore the key takeaways from The Art of War. Takeaway number 1: always have a strategy. Sun Tzu stresses the importance of having a clear strategy that guides all actions and decisions, and tactics that are flexible and adaptable to changing circumstances. The key is to have a strong strategy that provides direction, and tactics that support and align with that strategy. In business, this means having a well-defined strategic plan that outlines the company's vision, mission, and goals. From there, specific tactics can be developed to achieve those goals, such as launching a new product or expanding into a new market. However, it's important to remain flexible and adaptable with tactics, as unexpected changes in the market or competitive landscape can require a change in approach. In personal life, the same principles can be applied. For example, if someone has a goal to lose weight, the strategy could be to adopt a healthy diet and exercise regularly. Specific tactics might include tracking calories, joining a gym, or finding a workout partner. However, if progress stalls, tactics may need to be adjusted to overcome obstacles and continue making progress towards the goal. Ultimately, the key takeaway is to have a strong strategy that provides direction and clarity, while also being flexible and adaptable with tactics to respond to changing circumstances. The goal is to achieve success by staying focused on the overarching strategy, while also being prepared to pivot and adjust tactics as needed. Takeaway number 2: know yourself and your enemy. Sun Tzu emphasizes that a leader must have a deep understanding of their own strengths and weaknesses, as well as those of their opponents, in order to make effective decisions and gain an advantage in any conflict. Sun Tzu suggests that one must first understand themselves, including their strengths, weaknesses, resources, and limitations. This allows a leader to identify what they can do and what they cannot do, and to create a strategy that is aligned with their strengths and resources. A leader who understands their own limitations can avoid overextending themselves and making costly mistakes. Secondly, a leader must understand their enemy, including their strengths, weaknesses, resources, and limitations. This allows a leader to anticipate their opponent's moves, identify their vulnerabilities, and take advantage of opportunities as they arise. Consider a company that is launching a new product in a crowded market. By understanding their own strengths and resources, such as their ability to quickly adapt to changing customer needs, the company can develop a strategy that emphasizes innovation and agility. By analyzing their competitors' strengths and weaknesses, the company can identify areas where they can differentiate themselves and gain an advantage, such as by offering better customer service or more competitive pricing. When it comes to your personal life, understanding your own limitations and values can help you set boundaries and prioritize your time and energy. Understanding the strengths and weaknesses of your coworkers or family members can help you communicate more effectively and work together more efficiently. Additionally, understanding the motivations and perspectives of those with whom you may disagree can help you find common ground and resolve conflicts more effectively. Overall, knowing yourself and your enemy in daily life can help you make better decisions, communicate more effectively, and build stronger relationships. Takeaway number 3: use deception and misdirection. Sun Tzu emphasizes that a leader must be skilled in the art of deception and misdirection to mislead and confuse their opponents, creating openings and opportunities for victory. Sun Tzu suggests that one must use deception and misdirection to confuse and disorient their opponents. A leader must be able to manipulate their opponents' perceptions, creating an advantage for themselves by making their opponents believe they are weaker, stronger, or planning something different than they actually are. In order to apply this advice, a leader must be able to think creatively and strategically. They must be able to identify their opponents' vulnerabilities and determine the best way to exploit them, using deception and misdirection to create an advantage. For example, by creating a perception of weakness, an individual may be able to gain sympathy or leverage in a negotiation. Similarly, by creating a perception of strength or competence, an individual may be able to gain respect and admiration from others. Takeaway number 4: Lead by example. Sun Tzu emphasizes that a leader must lead by example, setting the tone for their subordinates and creating a culture of excellence. Sun Tzu suggests that a leader must be a role model for their subordinates, leading from the front and demonstrating the behavior and values they expect from their team. By doing so, a leader can inspire and motivate their subordinates to achieve their best. To apply this advice, a leader must be able to model the behavior and values they want to instill in their team. They must be willing to lead from the front, taking on challenges and demonstrating courage and integrity. They must also be willing to hold themselves accountable and accept responsibility for their mistakes. According to Sun Tzu, leading by example leads to loyalty because it builds trust and respect between the leader and their subordinates. When a leader demonstrates the values and behaviors they expect from their team, they show that they are committed to their goals and that they are willing to work hard to achieve them. This inspires confidence in their subordinates and motivates them to follow the leader's example. Takeaway number 5: Speed and adaptability. Sun Tzu emphasizes that a leader must be able to quickly adapt to changing circumstances and take advantage of opportunities as they arise. Sun Tzu suggests that a leader must be flexible and able to change their plans in response to new information or developments on the battlefield. By doing so, a leader can surprise and outmaneuver their enemy, achieving victory with minimal conflict. This means, a leader must be able to think on their feet and make quick decisions based on the information available to them. They must be willing to take calculated risks and seize opportunities as they arise. In business, speed and adaptability mean being able to quickly respond to changes in the market, customer demands, or industry trends. A leader must be able to pivot their strategy and adapt their products or services to meet the changing needs of their customers. In personal life, speed and adaptability mean being able to adapt to changing circumstances and take advantage of opportunities as they arise. This may involve taking risks, stepping out of one's comfort zone, and seizing opportunities that may not be available again. Takeaway number 6: Win without fighting. Sun Tzu argues that the ultimate goal of warfare is to achieve victory with the least amount of conflict possible, through diplomacy, alliances, and economic pressure, rather than through fighting. Sun Tzu suggests that a leader should focus on weakening their enemy's resolve and morale, rather than engaging them in direct combat. A leader can achieve this by using tactics such as deception, misdirection, and psychological warfare. By undermining the enemy's confidence and resolve, a leader can force them to surrender or retreat without having to engage in a bloody battle. A way to apply this advice is by focusing on building relationships and creating win-win situations. By understanding the needs and motivations of others, a leader can identify opportunities to collaborate and create mutually beneficial outcomes. This can help to avoid conflicts and promote cooperation, rather than competition. As an example of a business application, consider a company that wants to enter a new market but faces fierce competition from established players. Rather than engaging in a direct battle for market share, the company may focus on building relationships with potential customers and partners, creating a network of support that can help them gain a foothold in the market. In conclusion, The Art of War is a timeless masterpiece that has stood the test of time and remains relevant in various areas of life, including business and personal development. By understanding the key takeaways from this ancient text, such as knowing oneself and the enemy, leading by example, and winning without fighting, we can improve our decision-making and strategic thinking skills. Whether you are a business leader, entrepreneur, or someone seeking personal growth, the principles in The Art of War can help you achieve success with the least amount of conflict possible. Thank you for watching, and we hope that you found this video insightful. Remember to like and subscribe for more incredible videos like this one.